Tonight we're going to get a little lovey-dovey. We're going to talk about love tonight. One of my favorite topics here. I had a call a few weeks ago. A parent from Ron James' class called, said that her son was on a video chat with a bunch of friends from school. Ron James on there. And evidently one of the little girls said, when Eli, her son, spoke up, she said, "Shut up, Eli, nobody's talking to you." Or "Nobody likes you," excuse me. "Shut up, Eli, nobody likes you." And Riley James proceeded to speak up and say, "Oh no, that's horrible. Eli, everybody likes you." And that's who you want your kid to be right now. Absolutely made me so proud to hear her say that. Because we talk to them all the time about lifting people up. It's very important in life that you lift people up. Because you don't know if the person beside you is super down, how far down they are. You have no idea. And we live in a society where it's a lot easier to insult somebody or degrade somebody than it is to reach down and pull them up. Philippians 1:9-11 says, "And it is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and all discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent, and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to glory and praise of God." It is my prayer that your love abound more and more each and every day. That is very important for us as Christians. Oftentimes, we find ourselves being so judgmental of other people, whether it be race, whether it be politics. You know, there's so many things that we are judgmental towards people about. Even us as Christians are guilty of it as well. Financial status, all these different things, you know. And that's not how God has taught us to be. The Lord wants us to love thy neighbor as thyself. That's what it says in Matthew 22:39. So tonight I ask you, are you loving your neighbor as yourself? Think about people in your community. Think about the people you see at the ball field, the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. Are you loving those people as the Lord has instructed you to do? And if not, maybe it's time for a reset. Maybe it's time to start over. Are you being that person that raises people up? Or are you being that person that pushes people down? Are you pushing people to be better? I got to talk about a young man real quick. He's the light of my life. Cliff McCutcheon. All right, we'll talk about him for just a second, John. Don't get teary-eyed. He comes over to my house 4 days a week. We work out together 4 days a week, and we spend a lot of time talking. We talk about church. We talk about work. We talk about lifting weights. We talk about a lot of different things there. But that young man, unbeknownst to me when he started coming over, has somehow made me better. He's made me work harder, not only at the business that we're there for, but the life that I live. And it's because I want to be a good example to him, right? I want to show him that you can be 44 years old, you can be a follower of Christ, but you can still lift weights. Our preacher does, by the way. You can be a good person with a good job, right? You can have a good job and you can still be a good person, right? It's possible to do that. But last week, you guys don't care anything about this, but I'll tell you anyway. I hit a personal record on bench press last week. And I believe in my heart that would not have happened had he not been there encouraging me. Me and Austin have worked out for a long time together, and we both just kind of work out in silence there. Well, I'm over here pushing this weight up, and Cliff is like, "Let's go! Come on! You can do this!" And I was fired up. And guess what? I did. 250 pounds. I pushed that up. But I believe in my heart that would have never, ever happened had Cliff not been coming over. Because he pushed me to do better. And therefore, I'm pushing him to do better as well. Not only in lifting weights, but in life in general. He's a good kid, by the way. He is a great kid. Y'all done a magnificent job with him. There's a song by Need to Breathe that I listen to all the time. It's called Brother. And I think about when the chorus gets here, the lyrics really resonate with me. It says, "Brother, let me be your shelter. Never leave you all alone. I can be the one you call when you're low. Brother, let me be your fortress. When the night winds are driving on, be the one to light the way, the one to bring you home. It's a great song by a great band. By the way, they're a Christian group. But those lyrics resonate with me when I think about how I want to be to other people around me. I want to lift those people up. I want to be somebody that can help you get home when you're lost, right? One of my favorite verses in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13:13 says, now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. It is so important that we show that love each and every day as Christians. I'm going to bring the story full circle. I promise I'm not going to start crying here. February the 14th, Valentine's Day, 5:30 in the afternoon. There's a knock on our door. There's a young man standing there. He's holding a teddy bear and some sort of bottle that is the shape of a heart. And it's Eli. And he is there to give this to Riley Taylor. It makes a difference to people, how you treat them. 100%. If you're here tonight and you've fallen off the path, it's a great night to come forward. If you have not been baptized, it's an even better night. Tonight is your night. As we stand and as we sing.